The last video game character you played as is gonna be your roommate for the next decade. How do you feel? I played as the virus in Carrion. Guess I should say goodbye. On the bright side, there would be a great soundtrack while your limbless torso gets hurled around the room. I enjoyed picking up the half corpses and dangling them in front of the living. Then smash the living with the half corpse. Of course. The Traveler. No Man's Sky. Very quiet. Seems to be out at the house a lot. No complaints here. Especially if the starship is included. Yo, how's the update? Waiting to play with a friend tomorrow. Jacket from Hotline Miami. Oh fuck. Edit. Jacket would be okay, I guess. But while living with him, I put my life at risk with Richter. Remember Jacket's girlfriend? Does April the 3rd mean anything to you? Apostrophe. Anyway, better take a ride in that sweet Delarium before the end game. Unless. Julius Caesar. If that guy tries to exert his power over my apartment, we might have to stab him. Like from behind. Yeah, but not in a gay way. Et2. Jack a hamster? Doom guy. Probably good protection to have. Doomslayer has entered the apartment. Not to seem ungrateful for saving the earth and all. But did you pick up the milk? Like I asked a few days ago. Vega would keep track of that kind of stuff for him. Content. Arthur Morgan is an interesting man. Take him to the hospital first. Greater than sign exclamation mark. TB is treatable with modern medicine. Usually takes anywhere from 6 months to a year for all the bacteria to be killed though. Just because of the nature of the disease. Exclamation mark. Edit. Added spoiler tag. Imagine being the man who saved Arthur Morgan. Take that. Macap. Arthur can't even kill a dying man. Apostrophe. Macap. Apostrophe. Link from BOTW. He can make really good food with limited ingredients. Quiet though. RIP your potted plants. What the hell happened to my durian tree? Exclamation mark. Hi. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Apostrophe. Fantastic. Nico Bellic is a cool dude. That would be preferable to the Porsche Mux now living Trevor Phillips. Send an F for me. Same. There's beer bottles and trash everywhere. He hasn't done the dishes or picked up his laundry. I can't find my wallet and my car is missing. There's been strange people who randomly show up at all hours of the day and night. Don't get me started on the mud being tracked in and the bodily fluids I've been finding. Can we talk about how much he stinks? It's awful. He sleeps anywhere but in his bed. I even found him in my bed. He left porn on full blast on the TV. He ate the last piece of cake. Who does that? Exclamation mark. Question mark. Most of my dishes are broken. He busted the microwave. I don't want to know what's in the duffel bags he keeps stashing in the garage. The list goes on. Exclamation mark. But he does leave me a hefty stack of cash once a month. And he feeds my cat, so I guess he's alright. Don't forget the free meth and whiskey. There's a ducking tank in my yard. War Thunder or what? War Thunder. I got a 262. Imagine how much that would sell to the museums. Even more if you have a 229. Help. I'm so screwed. All of my belongings will be curiously misplaced for the foreseeable future. / Untitled Goose Game. I just played the new DLC too. Peace was never an option. Mario. I mean, he won't really be home because he'd be out trying to get Princess Peach. As long as he paid his fair share of rent, I'd be cool with it. Your rent is paid in gold coins that, if you collect enough, gives you a new body when you die. Mushrooms that increase height and strength. Stars that temporarily make you invincible, etc. You will live like a king with the right buyer. And yeah, I'd never have to call a plumber. Think of the savings. An Austro-Hungarian soldier from the game. Tannenberg. I just hope he doesn't get the wrong idea and call in a 305mm artillery strike on my house. He probably wants to get some sleep without hell raining down on him. Given how bad the conditions in WW1 were, that's kind of wholesome. Arthur Morgan. Let's go. He'd have so many good stories to tell. But first he needs a visit at the hospital. The sole survivor from Fallout 4. He can sleep in the freezer. But what would you do when he starts scrapping your desk fans? Me, bro. Why'd you take my fan apart? Exclamation mark. SS. I needed a few screws for gun mod. Check it out. Me. Bruh. Dude. That wasn't jet, I needed that for my asthma. Apostrophe. Take your Mentats cause you're acting a fool right now. Apostrophe. Rico Rodriguez. My house is gonna blow up. I like to imagine he occasionally gets drunk and introduces himself as Ricoing Rodriguez. Why? Hash just cause. Bender bending Rodriguez. So how do RTSs work? Is like the whole Soviet Union from Red Alert now moving in or? Question mark? That's taking communism a little far, isn't it? Our apartment. Opens window. Hash care of reporting. Looks in wardrobe. Yes comrade. Hash. I'd get along famously with my Diablo 3 witch doctor. So many pets. So much mayhem. Plus if you need something from the store. Boom. Speed chicken. Third class rifleman Jack Cooper would it be? I would feel awesome. Pleasure to see you pilot. Kratos. I'm scared. At least if it was the new GoW he won't hurt you unless you antagonize him. Cause it's same here, just glad it's not Og Kratos. For me it was the original and it's the only one in the series I've played. See why I'm scared? Time to get a hotel room, bud. Do you seriously think that cheap plaster walls are enough to stop him? No. It's the exorbitant prices. If Steve from Minecraft is going to be how I play, he'd never be home and won't sleep. So free place to myself. Yeah, but when he comes home he wakes you up, throws some potatoes at you, then goes to sleep in your bed. Steve, what the fuck? Question mark? Where are you carrying 512 potatoes? And why won't you stop throwing them at me? Question mark? And why did you destroy my bed? Exclamation mark. Question mark? Question mark? Give me my bed back. Exclamation mark. While I'm impressed by your ability to make a bed in like 3 seconds, Steve, I spent $800 on that damn mattress. And would you stop looking at me like I have a dick for a nose? Question mark. HRRRMMNNN. Villager. Every ducking day, it's me, Mario. Here we go. So long. Gay Boza. The local population is a bunch of mushroom people. But I'm a human. Princess Peach is also a human. And she rules over them. Therefore I'm superior to the mushroom people. Dude. Kazuma Kiryu from Yakuza. Looks like I'm going to learn how to beat thugs while dressing like a businessman. Hey, I'm living with Majima. PS please no spoilers, I've only played a little bit of Yakuza 0 so far. You're living with the coolest man in Sotenbori, maybe the world. Tony Hawk got me feeling second to the guy that got Chun-Li. Think about it this way, he's probably gonna want to significantly improve your living situation given how much money he's got. Live in a one British rail apartment? Tony just bought the building. Small house. Tony's calling in contractors to expand. Last game I played was online chess. But you don't play as anybody in chess. Do I have myself as a roommate? I was about to answer Mario, but I played online in between my last session of Galaxy and now. Myself it is. You get the whole squad as a roommate. Each pawn walks through the door, crosses the apartment to check out the bedroom, turns into another queen. You know 8 queens in my bedroom, doesn't sound too bad. But they're all bitchy and think they're the best and most powerful person in the room. That could get annoying. I don't mind subbing to 8 queens GBH. I'm now rooming with a medieval bohemian named Henry. All hail the Holy Roman Emperor. Depending on how you play him, having Henry as a roommate would be fun. I hope you have a fully stocked fridge. Cause that guy is hungry. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So Lara Croft. Not a bad roommate. Just be careful of all the dangerous weapons and cursed artifacts. I'd be more worried about the multi-billion-dollar shadow organizations that are always trying to kill her friends and family. How can one person have that much security, self-defense skills, a staff, and technology and still her house gets broken into? Exclamation mark. I mean really, her enemies just have more of those same things. Conveniently. Or else we wouldn't get the drama of the break-in. The last game I played was Stardew Valley. I can deal with Pixel Me bringing real me fresh produce every day. The jumping dinosaur from the no internet Google page is my roommate. Guess we are going to need to find a place with higher ceilings. Also, he's a herbivore, right? Also, you'll have to find an infinitely long room. Just have them do laps around the room. Nah, just put a cactus in front of him. He'll stop moving if he hits it. But then he stares at me with his eyes so wide, and I just feel rather bad. He's gotta make it out of Tartarus first. Scrolled way too far for this. Hades is fire. My arm literally hurts from playing too much. This game is going to give me carpal tunnel or something. No regrets. Duck-Eye our third boss. I expect power outages and terrible pollution as he levels my neighborhood to build a factory. Kill aliens by building conveyors? I really hope that's what he was playing. Oh boy. Mass Effect 3. Except it's my intentionally ass-ugly Commander Shepard who always takes the low road. Most of the crew from Me 1 and 2 is dead because of his decisions. Has got beady little eyes, a creepy pencil mustache, and that old man horseshoe hair. He has never taken a Paragon option. Has verbally abusive to his crew, and is about to stab the Krogans in the back. He will be a horrible roomie. Done. Shepard would be a horrible roommate however you look at it. Either an abusive asshole or a PTSD-riddled war veteran. Not much escape from there. Not to mention, if you finish the game either a mangled corpse, a Reaper conscious, or just non-existence, but will turn you into half a Reaper. I think PTSD-riddled war veteran might actually be the most preferred option here. Lego Yoda could be an interesting guy I guess. Drive around in my 2001 Honda Civic. I shall. Overdose on ketamine. I must. Hate furries, women, and minorities. I do. Commit war crimes using my Honda Civic. I will. HMHMHMHMHMHM. My roommate is either a Fall Guy or a soldier from the Black Ops Cold War Alpha. Fall Guy could be fun. Soldier would be great for protection. Hearing him go woo whenever he does something might get old, though. Woo gang woo gang. The Dragonborn. Female. Stealth and archery. High speech. Not bad. Dragon bones everywhere. So much cheese. Geralt of Rivia would have some crazy good stories to share. And I feel like I would never have to worry about someone breaking in. I mean, who would be stupid enough to rob a Witcher? Edit. There will be so much Gwent being played. Oh yeah. Judging from all the idiots who for some reason think it's a good idea to try and fight a Witcher, I'm guessing a lot. Except those bandits on that one bridge. Make mention of your medallion, and they leave because they don't want to die. The only smart bandits. I'm roommates with a stupidly realistic looking Red Among Us guy with a cowboy hat. Uncomfortable. Alexius from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That'd be awesome. Hey Jude. Wanna go rock climbing? Apostrophe. Yeah. Apostrophe. Okay. Cool. Apostrophe. He'd probably keep his pet bird in a cage, which wouldn't bother me. Malachus. Oh. Cloud. Good. You're back. I tried to lift your sword, and it fell on top of me. I can't move it. Please help. Apostrophe. You have to hope Seth won't come over for reunion. You'd be safe for another couple 10 years, and 1 or 2 more games at least. Unless he's a paid DLC character in the next episode or something. This weird little bean keeps running around doing tasks around the house. I can't complain until it ejects you into space. Enhanced idiosis. Darth Vader from Battlefront 2. I don't like my odds of surviving this decade. Make sure you put a load of sand around all your belongings. He hates that shit. Considering it's Fembyleth from Fire Emblem. That's not bad. Same. I got really lucky with a quiet roommate that is actually pretty decently friendly, is interested in fishing, gardening and likes to make and eat delicious food. Boy, I got smooth sailing. She even may actually take a liking to me and use her time powers to keep me from doing stupid shit sometimes. Exclamation mark. Step 1. Google how to feed a very chaotic goose. Oh, that's the worst one here. Most people have god warriors and chaotic monsters which would at least be interesting until they kill you. This duckingus is just out to inconvenience you in the most minor and insidious ways possible. All day, every day. I guess I'd live with Isabelle from Animal Crossing then. Wouldn't be too bad. but she'd probably hog the TV and leave the apartment at 5 AM. I was trying to figure out what Animal Crossing game lets you play as Isabelle, but then I remembered she's in MK8 and SBU. For a moment, I thought you meant Mortal Kombat 8, and I sure as duck didn't remember her being a guest character. Fatality. Isabelle wins, rips off Scorpion's head, puts it in her pocket, casually walks away, and stops to stare at a butterfly. Final Fantasy VII. Cloud would either be a non-entity or an extremely annoying roommate. Probably. You know that dude who has several very attractive women after him, but seems completely oblivious to it. That's Cloud. Considering he's almost certainly suffering from pretty much all the PTSD that exists. Yeah, I can see why he'd be somewhat oblivious. Besides, it's a well-known fact that the more angsty you are, the more hot chicks want to hang around with you. May also cause spiky hair. I was playing Skyrim. I'll be fine. He'll never have problems with rent and he'll also never be home with the way I play. Congratulations. You are now a house girl. Not a bad gig. Could be worse. Look dude, you're gonna have to pay more rent if you want me to carry your burdens. My hastily created UFC fighter I made in my own image is gonna have a lot of questions. Link. You don't have to hold the remote controller above your head every time you find it. Apostrophe. Dun-na-na-na. Dun-na-na-na. Dun-na-nuna. Dun-na-nuna. Dun-na-na-na. Exclamation mark. Last game I played was the MLB The Show. Him going to whoop Gary Sanchez's ass if he doesn't start hitting in real life. Calcestis. He's not allowed to touch my computer, nor my bed. Psychometry is a bitch. My thieving Skyrim character? I'd better hide my loose gold coins, and your cheese, and sweet rolls. Doom Guy would definitely be able to back me up in a bar fight. That's for sure. Doom Guy would get both of your asses thrown in prison for like 12 consecutive life sentences in a bar fight. On the bright side, he could break us out too. Damn it. Him going to owe Tom Nook so much money. Yeah, but he's pretty chill about it, and the interest rate is 0. Celeste. Madeline doesn't seem like a terrible roommate, probably very to herself, and chill in the occasional deep conversation. I'm perfectly happy with this result. You may find a few hidden gems in your flat as well. I was playing Crusader Kings. There is no way I could share a flat with a crazy Irish lady old enough to be my mother who insists she's the Empress of all Britannia. It's the year 864, and she's sharing a flat with me because she's in hiding from a murder plot. I'm going to end up calling 911 to report her as a suicide risk, just to get rid of her for 3 days more times than I'll be able to count. Taka from Far Cry Primal might be a slight inconvenience. Fucking imagine the freakouts when you show him a ducking blighter and pants you don't have to make yourself. Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. Michael and Franklin would be fine. Trevor would be a ducking nightmare. Dude is likely a rapist and has violent psychotic mood swings. It's Lifeline in Apex Legends. So pretty damn good actually. We are gonna have to have a big house because the entire lineup of Super Smash Ultimate is coming to live with me. Now, move in with them. They got a bloody mansion. Pink Crewmate is the boy. I just hope he's not the imposter. Nate from Pokemon White 2. I'm gonna be jealous that he gets to have the team of Pokemon that I helped him raise. Any of them share an egg group. He should have access to his PC so he could just breed a Pokemon for you. Just buy 2 bottles of water for him and he could get you a Pokeball for it. Chun-Li. I might need to tie myself to my bed. She might do that for you. Dant. As cool as that sounds, it's gonna be a problem since his ass can't seem to pay rent on time. If at all, he'll sell his demonic weapons to pay rent. No joke. That's why he loses them between each game. He doesn't talk much. Got some fancy degrees in particles physics and stuff. Has some orange suit and a cool beard. Keeps asking if I want to hear about the Black Mesa complex. Anyway, he is taking me to a place called City 17. All around. A nice guy. Name's Freeman. Gordon Freeman. Minecraft Steve. Fucking hoarder. Bro. With that inventory he can carry all the groceries in one trip and won't even feel it. Revan from Knights of the Old Republic. That could go one of two very different ways. Yeah, first time you left some dishes out you could get force choked. Jokes on Revan. I'm into that. Mordecai. I'm going to excel in my profession as being an alcoholic for the next year. I play Path of Exile. I'd rather not have a loot-hungry god slayer with me. Seriously guys, you kill gods in that game. Gods? For me it's Kratos from God of War, so I feel yeah. All I can say is that John Marston is gonna have an interesting time in the 21st century. I live with a pink jelly bean with a sprout on its head. Nice. Doomslayer is gonna have to calm the duck down with all this demon ship. Starkiller from the Force Unleashed. I mean, not complaining. On one hand he'd probably force lightning my cocksucker brother because he's a lazy entitled narcissist. But on the other, he'd probably flip me off whenever I try for a high five. Sonic. Why do you break every single TV I bring home? There will never be any rings in them. You've lived together for 10 years. You know what kind of ring he really wants. BTW, my roommate is Tails. He won't shut up about Sonic. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.